This is the video for Module 22, Timber Piles with a Composite Deck. A timber pile wharf with a composite deck consists of a composite or concrete deck supported on an arrangement of timber piles. Typically, the pile tips are set below the harbor bottom. Vertical piles serve to carry vertical loads. Batter-inclined piles provide lateral stability from applied horizontal loads. Composite decks consist of a concrete topping surface layer placed over laminated timber elements. Composite decks consist of a concrete topping surface layer placed over laminated timber elements. In timber piles with composite decks, damage can occur to both the concrete topping surface layer and the timber elements of the structure. For the concrete topping surface layer, damage and deterioration can come from alkali aggregate reactivity, a poor concrete mix design, exposure to de-icing chemicals, excessive material or loads on the deck, abrasion of the deck, and settlement of piles. For timber elements, fungal decay is the main factor for deterioration. Deterioration and damage can also come from insects. It can also come from abrasion on the timber pile fenders, ice impact and abrasion on the piles, the settlement of the piles, excessive material or loads on the deck's surface, wheel impacts on the curb, and excessive mooring line loads from moored vessels. Here, alkali aggregate reactivity has caused cracking and deterioration to the concrete surface. This photo shows damage caused by an insect called a marine borer. This photo shows a damaged wharf where the edge of the wharf is. The edge of the wharf is not in straight alignment. In this photo, vertical fender timbers are missing and damaged. Here, the corners of the deck slabs are damaged and broken. There is abrasion damage on a pile, which has caused rot inside the timber. This photo shows a rotted timber wheel guard. Here, the pile caps and deck beams are broken and damaged. This photo shows displaced deck panels and broken deck support elements. The following components should be inspected during operational visual inspections of timber pile and composite deck structures: deck surfaces, the interface connection between the structure and the shore, the wharf face alignment, expansion and/or construction joints, mooring cleats and mooring rings, vertical piles and batter piles, bracing elements and connections, timber fender elements or fender piles, water supply lines, electrical supply lines, hoists and davits, wheel guards, ladders, and chains and wire ropes. Identifying potential problems. To identify a sudden dip or depression in the deck surface, look for the appearance of cracks in the concrete deck surface, or a grade difference between adjacent sections of the deck. If you find damage to fender piles, vertical fender elements, batter piles, bracing elements, mooring cleats, wheel guards, or ladders, there could be a number of different problems. Please consult the maintenance manual to identify the problem accurately. To identify damaged ladders or wheel guards, look for missing, damaged, or loose ladders or missing, loose, or broken wheel guard sections. What you do depends on the severity of the damage. Except in the case of minor damage, you should close and barricade the section of the structure affected and immediately notify your small craft harvest contact. You should also identify,
photograph, and map the problem. In cases of minor damage, you should fix the damage with materials of equal quality and dimensions. Proper maintenance is essential to preserving the life of the harbor. For more information, please consult the maintenance manual and watch the maintenance film. This is the end of Module 22, Timber Piles with a Composite Deck. For more information, please consult the maintenance manual.